Guys, there is absolutely nothing better than having a nice fire while you're camping. One thing to remember about a fire is the responsibility of making sure you extinguish it, of course, carrying the wood, having a fire ring, some sort of containment method to keep the fire from getting out. I've kind of gotten into a point where I don't like the hassle of having to deal with the fire while I'm camping. So that leaves a couple of options. You have propane that you can carry around, have a nice little fire bowl. Those are nice, kind of expensive, and they take up space. I wanted something that was small, that could be very portable, and I have to have a fuel source it's maybe a little bit safer than having to deal with the fire. So what I've came up with, the solostove Mesa tabletop fire pit. This comes in a very nifty little bag. They come in assorted colors. They ship with a base, a lid, a bag, and all of that fits into this space. Now there are two different sizes. There are the XL version and this smaller unit here, and they are dual fuel. So I can run wood pellets or it can burn small chunks of wood. All right, so real quick, let's see how quick and easy it is to set up and get a fire going. Everything that you need, you store inside. This is your base, your ring, and this just basically does this. One hand operation here. Set that inside here. And you have a nice sturdy base. Set that aside. Gonna need a little fire starter and to make a nice little ring where it gets plenty of air. The fire starter, get our pellets ready, and we'll see how this burns. All right, a little fire starter, put that in the center. It's way easier to carry than firewood anyway, so I'm gonna get some of these. Now, it's been my experience, we don't want to overfill here to start with. We'll get this started. Put our little cover back on there, and we'll ignite this. But I guess my complaint is if you filled this up, let's just say to about here, it'll smoke itself out. So if you add too many pellets at once, it always chokes the fire. But what I feel like you end up doing with the pellets anyway is that you have to continually keep adding them in, which is not a big deal. But I mean, for an hour of use, it's actually quite a bit of work. But all right, now let's get some ignition, little lighting here, and see what happens. Now the cool thing about this is you can use it on your patio. It's portable, tailgating, different things like that. I mean, it's got 1,000 uses, I guess. And they even have these little accessory kits, which actually I thought this was kind of stupid at first, but it does make adding more fuel source kind of easy. So you end up doing that quite a bit. It is a small area to put it in through there. Now you can get really small little sticks of like hardwood. You can get that from Solostove. You can get it off Amazon. I have not actually tried those to see if they burn for a longer period of time or a longer duration. The first time I did this, I thought I was just gonna take it back. I really didn't like it. Once you get the hang of getting the fire actually started, it works much better. All right, you can see those pellets starting to catch now. And of course, its size is also its Achilles heel because it will burn through, give you a nice burn pattern when it's going, but those pellets just don't last very long, and you'll be, like I said before, you're just going to be adding fuel source back to it kind of constantly. Not adding too many. It's just a delicate balance to keep it with a nice, good flame without producing the smoke. Now, if you can picture, obviously, sitting around a little camp table. It's been going like this for about 4 minutes or so. It does put off some heat. And if you're within about 2 feet or so of it, that's about as much as you're going to be able to fill this with before you smother it. So about every 5 to 6 minutes, you're going to have to put a little bit more pellets back in it. But like I said, I mean, you know, put somebody in charge of it. It's just kind of, you're always going to have that one neurotic individual that's just wanting to pick at the fire or to add wood to it. So in this case, you're just dumping some pellets in there. But let's just see how long we can go through this. And then I'll show kind of, just so you can see what I'm talking about. We'll overfill it, and then I'll show how long it takes to get air back in there. Because if it doesn't have air, it's not going to burn. All right, I just added about 3 scoops on top of that, and you can see kind of chokes the flame down. You're going to produce some smoke for a minute. It wasn't really time to add, but I just wanted to show exactly what I'm talking about when you overfill it. All right, and if you have kids, make sure that you take a look at their solostove Smores Kit that goes with these tabletop mesas. Came with 4 of the little sticks. Are those colored?
Yeah.
Are those colored marshmallows?
No, they're Easter.
They're Easter?
They're still hard to take off.
I'll help you. They're fruit flavored, I think. Hold on.
Let's put another chocolate on
You're
there.
just worried about the chocolate.
Oh.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the little accessory kit comes with 4 marshmallow holders, 1 scoop, and I believe, I'm not exactly sure.
It goes with 5 marshmallows.
Oh, those are to keep you from making a mess after you get through using them. To keep the tips up off the ground.
And we got one more quick because I ate these marshmallows s'mores and they're so good.
They're so good. What's is that one of your favorite parts of camping?
The chocolate is.
The chocolate is? I guess the chocolate makes anything good though. All right. Anyway, you can catch these anywhere from upper 60s to about $75, I think, retail. And I'm not sure on the accessory kit.
Did you say we're camping at night? Dad, are we camping?
We're not camping right now.
No, this.
Oh, we're pretending?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're camping.
Oh, yeah, so I wouldn't like to move.
Go.
Thank you for watching the video. Like, subscribe, hit the like button, and subscribe. And I hope you like the video. Thank you. Bye-bye, seconds.